So I'm gonna show you how I do my brows. Very simple, very easy. Get you a precise brow pencil, okay? This is the Lottie London. And so as y'all can see, my eyebrows are not clean. This little hair is right up in here. But as long as you have a good, thorough foundation with your brows, it's not gonna be a problem to be able to get them filled in. Of course, you have the points. Here is where your brow starts. That is where your arch is. And that is where your tail of your brow needs to end. So we do have those points already on this brow. Hold on, there we go. Doing it too quick. And boom. So that's how you find out how to, the outline of your brows. Now, how thick, that is up to you. So if you want 90s brows, 90s, early 2000s brows, by all means. If you want a fluffy brow, do that. But this is just how I do my brows. I've modified it over the years. I have not done the soap brows. Only because I just haven't tried them yet, but this is kind of like how I achieve just a soft brow. Okay, so first, let me relax my face. You brush your brows into place, how you want them to lay. Okay, you relax your face because that's very important. And I always start at the bottom. Okay. Now, if you can't start right up in here, because of course, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of hairs in the front of my brow. Most of them start back here. If you want to start your line back here, I'm literally going along how I've arched them. If you want to start back here and then work your way to the front, you can. So that's the start of our brows. I'm gonna leave that and I'm gonna go in and just start making my tail. Okay. Now, once you come into the realization, realize this early on with doing your eyebrows, that they are not going to be identical. They are not going to be twins. They may be distant cousins. So, because that's going to keep you from spending 10 years on brows. Like, when I first started doing my makeup, I would spend all day on brows. I wouldn't even have gotten to eyeshadow. I wouldn't have put foundation on because I used to do my eyebrows first. But once I came to the realization, these eyebrows they're not going to look the same. It is what it is. They don't even grow the same. If you notice, whenever you get your eyebrows done, they don't grow the same. It is what it is. As long as they look like they're relatives, that's all that matters. So I have filled in my tail. Okay. And so now you're just going to blend. Make sure that every square inch has been covered with product. Okay. And so now this is where I go in the beginning. And I just blend that line up. I don't put product in the front because I do have a few hairs. Now, if you still want some guidance in the front of where because you see, like I said, it's sparse. My hair in the front is sparse. But bring your line down I'm on the top. Bring it to like right here. Okay? And brush that down. Okay? Brush that line down. That way, even though my brows don't come all the way up here like these do, I still have that outline to where it don't look like, oh, I got brows and then they just disappear in the front. Even though I do want that faded effect with my brows, I don't want them to be too faded, okay? I don't want to be too faded. And so now you can go in, you can clean them up. I choose not to. If you want to go in and clean up your brows, use a concealer that matches your under eye concealer under the brow. On the tops of the brow, use foundation or a concealer that matches your skin tone if you're going to clean up your brows. Now, as far as in the front, I don't mess with the front because I know that when I contour my nose, I bring that powder, I bring my nose contour on my brow bone as well as up like this. So that little minor imperfection is different from here. That's going to kind of get blended out just a little bit when I, do my nose contour. I've already contoured my nose, but when I go in with my powder to define my nose contour more, I'm going to clean that up. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. And speaking of, I can go ahead and do that now. So I go with my chocolates palette. We're going to use this for eyes anyway, so I need this. Going with my chocolates palette, I use this color right here that's used up the most. I use this for bronze. Tap off the powder. But literally, I go up my nose, brow bone, and then blend up that way. Okay? So, nose, brow bone, blend up that way. Okay, so you see what I'm talking about? I still have that faded effect, but that little minor imperfection that I had right up in here, you can't even see it. So yeah, so boom. That's how I do my brows. Wait, we're not finished. You have to set your brows, because if you have brow hairs like mine that be everywhere, get you a brow mascara. I use the e.l.f. clear gel. One side is supposed to be for lashes, one side is for brows. This is what I do. I have one side that's for makeup, one side just for when I don't have makeup on and I want my brows to be laid in place, okay? So we're gonna get the brow side. We're gonna get the side that we, always do makeup in, and literally just brush your brows into place. Some people like brushing their brows into place first, then going in and doing their brows. You can do that too. This is just something that I like to do. It is, And that's that. That is my brow tutorial. Okay. And if you're real picky, like I said, you can clear that up. You can add some more concealer to hide where you have not waxed or tweezed your eyebrows. I ain't worried about all that. So yeah. That is my brow tutorial. That's how I do my brows.